will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We go tonight. 180.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Cut. 180. 45. Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Watch the fly.
A shotgun snap for goal. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
20. Let's go, D.
On first down, it's Gurley. Fights loose. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Levante David in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Goff. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180. Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
We're going to lose our spots.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Dude, going to Madden.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
I can't do whatever.
On first and goal, Gurley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Is that what you said?
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right
We
now.
need you.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
What?
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force.
Todd Gurley just got hurt on a screen pass that he didn't catch. Now, on my game.
It in there on third down.
Are you
but if there's a time to force
me?
it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Yeah.
There's nothing available there for him.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of this.
Zerline's kick is up and through. Zerline, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate. 87% in 2018.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Shane.
Ready.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The second-year man for USC, this is Ronald Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Winston. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
But did they get caught? I didn't think he got
So here's a 1st and 10 at the
he's
38.
begging you.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Lou's begging you, Shane.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh,
Looking
that's
downfield
me.
for Godwin. And that's going to wind up
come,
incomplete.
dude.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go. Ready. Blue ready. 58, come on. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Winston. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Winston. He's got Evans. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Blue way. Yeah, Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Rams' 16-yard line.
Ready. White 25.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
58, right over there.
Working out of the gun, Winston letting one go deep, and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
After the interception, here's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
We go tonight. 180.
2nd down, it's Henderson.
Over.
A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long. Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year, better than 1,900 yards, had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the 3rd round
in there,
in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Throwing on 3rd, gone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for...
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Kendall Beckwith on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Cut! Black 20! Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Cut!
On 2nd and 9. Goff out left. He's got it to Everett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
What? 180! 45. Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Brown. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards. The final tally. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Sean.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Brown. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the buses.
Running back there.
From the gun, here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cut at the sack to Vita Vea. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one of the wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny?
Maybe, I don't know. This team's like really overpowering.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers.
You know, he's like one of those, doesn't matter how bad you are, but your team, like Rich, the Jets. Hey, turn this light on, Kai. The Jets are terrible, but Rich has a good defensive team.
The Alexa thing to do that.
Yeah, I want you to hook my. Speaking of that, hook my Alexa back up, please.
Do you have a surge protector?
I need one. Nope. Deadly doesn't like to have people talking. Just saying. I don't want to start this shit with
all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players.
So wait, the team they're playing is 93,
and now they're just specialists,
and they're
putting through the
91.
posts.
So let me see. I'm gonna enlarge it so I can see it a little more. Looks like a All-Star 1, Pro 2, All-Star 1. Maybe a 3-level
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to note.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but yeah, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl.
He made a bill
That's
like
not
he
really
had
his
last year,
stature
point
here,
guard slash.
but he has been their starting quarterback
got it
for
to
this
an 85
game.
already,
So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
I'm not sure how broke he is.
So the first play of the drive lost 4.
Were you on
Now
Mike
they look to
last
move it
night when
forward
he came
here.
in? Oh, no,
2nd and 14.
He came in to trash him
Now
up
the
with
throw.
everybody
It's caught
about
left side
being
by
a center
Cooks.
again. I got a whole new
Now that
respect
play
for
is
him.
blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And he did it. Dude, I don't know. I think, like I said, guys have been coming in with glass locks, double glass locks, and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That might be the wave. Make them 6'11" maybe, so you get better shooting, or 7 foot.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
55.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Watch the screen.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And that
Fuck
is
your mom with a
incomplete.
big...
Had the right idea. They were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends
You
up
want
falling to the ground
fucking
incomplete.
Aaron Rodgers or what, dude? Don't, not yet, Caleb, not yet. Come on, man.
I don't
Oh,
think this has
fuck!
a carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Ready. You ready?
Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Jameis now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Winston.
Fuck you!
Back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 35.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
What are you making?
Ready.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready.
No shit.
Don't get nervous.
Jameis again. That is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Sean. Sean. No, she's here. In my mouth.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Goff. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down.
Sean. So
with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
I think he has 97-97.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, they were 60-yarders. And the other one, Caleb walked in front of me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Make dinner,
They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half,
97,
and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Jameis to throw it. He's going to look deep for Perriman. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, he's got to have that.
Caleb, shut the fuck up.
They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Really? I started him.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
They're lower than ours.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches.
Joe, you got to make yourself something to eat if you want.
Build on that, but well, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season.
Sean says the side piece.
This is caught. It's caught.
Sean says the side piece.
And he's got the first down.
But that's only because he's my side piece.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Sean, you got 6 quarters left, and you're 15 behind me in 3rd place. Damn, Scar's got 10 quarters left, and he's in 1st place.
Of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
No, Megan likes me as her piece.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
He's going to make you sorry.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Who cares?
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23.
I'm Sean. Go.
When you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam,
dude, you suck.
Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st down, Brown. Just a yard on the first down carry, so 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yeah, they're losing by 3. Oh, now they're back.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And able to work his way down to the 16. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Who the fuck is
Here's Goff. Now he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Malcolm Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling
between
3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
No, I did not. That was lunch. I ate it for lunch. Just make it, please.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field, Matt.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, Winston. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
What the fuck was that?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st
Oh,
and 10.
what was that, dude?
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones.
Sean.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Did you see?
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do.
Can you imagine if
They
Donald didn't catch up to that motherfucker?
To start the 4th quarter.
See? This is fucking me up. Why is this guy out here?
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Winston now. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Got him.
Oh my God!
Inside the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
The defense is so bad. Like legit.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
How the fuck do you do the fucking... Shane. Shane.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Gone. They'll find Reynolds over the middle. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep
All you got to do is tap X, but I hold it. All you got to do is tap it.
Perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Yeah, that'll fuck it up. That'll make it jump.
From the 50, it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
I got to stop him. He came out going in earlier.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'll kick a field goal, and I'm going to give up a touchdown.
Right back to Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Why the fuck is this guy in, man?
First down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Or...
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try the air now with Goff. This will be caught about the 5.
Oh, no.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5.
I had a touchdown,
6.
but he went the wrong way. Like, he kind of went sideways.
That leads us to 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
This one,
but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but
RPO,
all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Line drive.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Oh! And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That's why I have what's his name there. That's the punter. Yeah. Now you see why I had him there, you dickhead?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Come.
Throwing on second down. Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
One of my guys must be hurt, dude, because it's not letting me...
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58, right over there.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Fuck! That's all he has is Mike Evans, dude.
He's gonna go.
That is all he fucking uses. I'm going to start doing it.
Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my God. That is such legit bullshit, man.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Goff. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards.
Who, me?
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a 4th quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
If you don't
back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's gone. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Dude,
well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I don't have Gurley. My running backs are bums, dude.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fuck! I went for it on that one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Again, it's Jones. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. It took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done. And that's the bottom line.
Dude.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Tampa Bay, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me see where yeah, well, I would only got a couple yards if I would have went. Look at the zone he's in. Who's that guy blocking? Right there. Look. Right there. Who are you blocking? Who the fuck are you blocking? That was supposed to be a no, you got 3. He only got, oh, he dropped his defensive lineman though back into a spy. should have waited until that guy cut out. This is the bullshit one. Look at this one, dude. Comes right. If you're gonna leave, alright, so he leaves number 12, and he's supposed to pick this guy up. So my safety goes back there, look at, and he doesn't even cover him. Why? You're leaving him, why would you stop right there? Why would this guy turn and do this? Alright, he's bumping. Alright, changing, going with this guy. Oh, but instead I'm going to put my feet like this. Fucking ridiculous, man. This was the one, dude. It's because zone's broken. No, zone's broken. I do that anyway. I leave the running back because most people don't drop the running back. Look at this. So all the way, he's even got his hand out. All right, I feel him. This is my safety. That's my safety. For no reason whatsoever, he moved up to take that guy. The linebacker's here. So the safety right here, for no fucking reason, comes over and takes that guy. No, that wasn't a blitz because you saw he stopped and went after the other guy. Dude, no, that's nickel big. Yeah, that's nickel big. But that's the only thing that does is put your safety in a linebacker spot